Hello thinkers, we're going to talk about time this week. You guys voted, so here you go. We're going to learn some tricks and tips on how to be more efficient. But the most thing that I want you to get from this video is how to think differently about time. Time is something we can never get back, you can never change, and it keeps going on and on, out of our control. Yes, and we want to control, but we cannot control time, unless you learn tricks and tips to use your time more effectively. Do you ever ask yourself, is this what I should be doing right now? I ask myself that all the time. This activates your brain because 85%, maybe even 90% now, of what we do is done on autopilot. So if you're used to looking for your keys and you're used to looking for your cell phone and you're used to being late, you will continue to be late. So if you'll stop and ask yourself, is this what I should be doing right now? This will change how you think about time. I love to batch my time. This is called scheduling your time, making time work for you. I love to say I'm going to do this during this time period. I'm going to do this during this time period. One of the things we do at home to batch our time and to schedule our time is to say, okay, everyone, at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, we are going to have pick up, straighten up, and put up. Maybe you'll use this at your house. But when we say pick up, straighten up, and put up, it means everyone in the house that can breathe and move their arms can put things up. So we don't go through the house saying, I didn't put this out, I didn't put that out. We all, for 30 minutes, pick up, straighten up, and put up. This makes a huge difference in our moods, especially mom's mood, and in the amount of fun time that we get to have on Saturday. Because if mom is running around the house trying to clean and no one's helping her, there's not a lot of fun going on, right? So use our method of pick up, straighten up, and put up. Learn to batch your time and schedule your time and make it work for you. Next, we're going to talk about being on time. Being on time is one of the best things that you can do to show someone appreciation. And you may hear that in the distance, but you can't come to Tupelo or do business in Tupelo or live around here without knowing about Crosstown. Crosstown makes everybody late. But if you put it in your schedule to plan ahead, you wouldn't be late. Ah, here it comes. So being on time is a pet peeve of mine. Did you know that subconsciously you are saying that someone isn't important if you do not show up on time? I know you've never thought about it, but it's disrespectful. You're saying to them subconsciously that their time is not important and that your time is more important than theirs. So one of the best ways to manage your time is planning ahead. And if you plan ahead, you can be on time. I want to give you a little secret. We did not plan that. We were standing here filming, talking about Crosstown, and everybody knows about that being late. And I look up and there comes a train. It could not have been better. So much fun, and I'm glad you're going to get to enjoy that. But let's get back to our topic of time. Being on time is one of the best forms of respect that you can give someone. Because when you're late, you're basically subconsciously telling them that your time is more important than theirs. And that is rude. I know from time to time you're gonna be late, I'm gonna be late. Just like all these people that were lined up a while ago at the red light were probably gonna be late because of the train. But we can all plan ahead and be a little bit more respectful. If you get there early, I'm gonna tell you in a little bit what you can do with extra time. It's time to get up. I don't wanna get up. I didn't sleep good last night. Is this your story? If it is, watch this. Did you know sleep plays a big role in time management? Not sleeping enough, sleeping too much, or you've slept 8 hours and you feel like you haven't slept at all. Do you want to know some tricks? use a face mask. Face mask makes your eyes not see any light. Did you know your eyelids are one of the thinnest pieces of skin on your body? Light travels through them. I have been using face masks all my life. I'm a little bit ADD, so anything makes me wake up. Next, use earplugs. Yes, you can hear through earplugs, but earplugs drown out the back noise. Also, don't use screens 30 minutes before sleeping. This helps your body relax and go to bed. Some people even take a hot bath or meditate before bed. They sleep in a cool, dark room. This allows you to have deep, awesome sleep. You don't feel tired during the day, because did you know a big time waster is when you feel tired? You put things off, you don't do things to the best of your ability, you're ill with your children, then you get in a fight, 30 minutes later you have no clue what happened, and you've wasted all that time. So rest is a huge, huge part of taking care of yourself and feeling good so you can be the most productive. Do you think that she is organized? No. Part of saving time and being on time is being organized. Knowing where things are, putting things back in the same place each and every time will help you know where it's at. Organizing your shelves, organizing your purse, organizing your car. Yes, clutter does make your butt big. There's a book, you should read it. But being organized will help you save almost as much time as good sleep. They're the top two. Remember, you look for stuff 30% of your day. So the trusty old clock works with us or against us. And it's up to you how you work your time. I'm going to go over just a few more things that I think will help recap this segment. I'm going to cheat. Carrie's tricks. The best way to save time, as I talked about before, is batching your time. Deciding what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and how you're going to do it, and scheduling your time for you, for your family, for your business. Do not let time take you over, because we only get a short amount. Sleep and rest. Feeling good helps you not procrastinate. It helps you not get into fights. It helps you to use your mind better, do tasks faster. So get that rest. Use reminders, use apps. Everyone can Google, so I did not bore you today with, the best tricks for time, the best time tips from Google. Everyone can Google those. I'm telling you how I use my time better. Being organized is one of the best things you can do to save time. We all know this. Find a place, put it back, then you can find it. That's my motto. Another trick I use is scrap time. We didn't have time in this video to talk about scrap time, but let me explain what it is. It is those small amounts of time that you have when you're waiting on someone to be on time, or when you're at a doctor's visit, you're at the soccer field, you're in different places all the time where you're waiting. If you will organize your waiting time, which I call making the most of your scrap time, you will gain so much time back. I download my shows, I have my podcast ready, I always have a couple projects in my purse. So if I have scrap time, I get those done. And then I'm not taking time away from my family, or I'm getting more stuff done at work. Another takeaway is using Remind. A Remind app, Siri, remind me to take my medicine at 7 p.m. tonight.
Okay, I'll remind you.
It amazes me how many people do not use this function on their phone. This saves my tail. Immediately I do this, ask her to remind me, then I take it out of my brain. Another way you waste time is you're trying to think of too many things. Then you're worried, then you're stressed, then you can't think of what you really need to be doing. So use Remind apps, Google best ways to save time. I've taught you all about my way of thinking of time because I wanted you to learn how to have more fun. We've gotten to the part of this segment that I love the most. Having fun is my number one priority after being productive. And if you're productive and you use your time wisely and you respect time, you can have more fun without having the little voice in your head making you feel guilty. Let's all think differently about time. Siri, remind me to post my video tomorrow at 11.